May I ask, what is your name?
My name is Evonne. I'm with Evonne Lux. I'm here today as press and media.
Okay, what do you do?
So I own a marketing and PR firm. I also have an Apple News channel. So therefore, I was invited as a guest.
And why it is important to be in a fashion show or as a guest in the first row to see the show rather than looking at stuff on Instagram. You can pretty much see the pictures, but you cannot smell it. You cannot see like it's the fabrics, the things that you can see like on the first row. It's a bit different than it's online. Why it is important?
I think you mentioned it. I love to see. For me, form, function. I also like to kind of see the texture live in person. I feel like designers, especially the ones that they put their heart and soul into it. They go into every single detail, the stitching, the fabrics. So to see that live is extremely important for someone who is a fashion addict and a fashion junkie like myself. I also love to come here because I do discover amazing talents that I don't necessarily know through social media. So, yeah.
As a social media person and PR person, when you're watching the show, do you pay attention more to the audience reaction or to the show? Because like a lot of PR firms I see, they observe where the eyes goes. If it's to the model or it's to the makeup or it's to the garment, and they can see that this is the winner. If everybody is watching the dress and they don't care for the girl, maybe the dress is the winner. If they're watching for the model, they probably doesn't matter what she wears. If she's an amazing model, they pay attention to her. When you physically close by and you can see how the eyeballs are actually moving, you can make your determinations and see if the show makes a success or it's just they clapping for fun. Why, as a PR person, is important to be in the first row?
I'm not here to look for probably the most popular designers. It's truly, fashion is fairly objective, but I enjoy the show, and I think when it comes to the audience reaction, it's almost instant. I mean, you can feel the energy in the room without actually looking for reactions. So I truly am, when I'm here, I'm closely paying attention to the designers and their work. And then the energy, it's natural. So it's very easy for me to see, okay, who actually gets the energy going. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that they produce a popular product.
When the show takes place, there are many components to the show. There is music. It's important if you dig the music. There is a light. If they light properly the show, obviously designer and the introduction, all the atmosphere matters. How do you prioritize what makes the show for you in the first place and what's secondary?
I think first and foremost, it's the clothes. I'm here mainly for the clothes, but you are absolutely right. What the designer does in terms of setting up the stage for his or her clothes is important as well. His music, the mood that he sets, I appreciate all of that, and it truly makes it a more entertaining experience.
When designers approach the PR firms, they're usually looking for more publicity. They're looking to be in LA magazine and Cosmopolitan, Vogue. What designers can do to get those front page coverage versus others who never get much publicity? As a PR person, is there any advice, any golden rule to get more press?
Absolutely. I mean, first and foremost, be a part of a production like this truly helps because it helps them with organic exposure. And a production such as this one, has relationships with the press already. And secondly is do have someone who can do research and reach out to the press directly. Have announcements. If you have exciting announcements that's relevant to the location of the reporters or the writers, they do care about that, and you have to let them know. So, for an example, if you're launching a new line, or if you are involved in the community in some ways, or if you are involved in something that is good for the community, or exciting or unique, reach out to them directly, because chances are they do want to know about it.
What is a good conversion rate for the designer? let's say Art Heart usually gets 300 million views for the show, right? So like, let's say a designer would show 20, 30 pieces in a collection. What do you think that converts to number of sales? Like, what would it be a fair ratio as a PR person? What do you think is fair?
You know, it's really hard for me to say. That's probably a better question to ask the staff with Our Hearts Fashion. They probably have something to keep those, you know.
What is your opinion? Like a million views, one sale. Let's say 10 views, one sale. Like, what do you think would be a fair conversion?
I've seen designers that are automatically sell. I mean, I've seen designers who've actually sold at the show. Like I've had, because I also designed here and there, and I remember when I did a show, there is actually people who want to buy things off of my models. So I don't think it's just a matter of, you know, social media impressions alone. I think it truly is, you know, are the designers, you know, giving their visions, and is it the right target market? And I think that's important too.
May I ask, what is your Instagram account? Like, do you have like social media?
Sure, of course. I'm on Instagram. It's my username is Evonne Lux, so that's YVONLUX.
Thank you so much.